UADA says we want to see early momentum of spring wage negotiations.
Yo. Hola a todos. Just get my chair and everything set up properly. Yo. My chair's way too high. What's going on, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Good morning.
Welcome to Stratton Oakmont.
There we go. I'm tired, bro. Bashy is zonked. Right, let's have a look then. GJ looks nice. No seat. I don't know. I just feel tired, bro. I think I slept an okay amount. Just feel a bit tired is all. Yes, but yeah, it's okay, bro. How you doing anyway? You well? Are you good? Everything okay? Right, so we can get rid of this then, because obviously that did end up getting taken out, which is magnificent. Then obviously we flew up, didn't take out any highs at all, to be honest, but then we left with Asia high and this high here. We've just come down on GBPCH. Yeah, GJ is back on track to upside in my. Yeah, it is. Yeah, we just had that bit of a fall off, which I think kind of shook a lot of people. After shaking them, I think it's all right now to continue back into longs. But Mika got took out, unfortunately, but these things happen, don't they? So I think actually, yeah,
China Customs
nice little channel going on right here. So I like the idea of taking that channel out. We've got an invalid zone right there, so obviously that's already kind of giving us a problem, because this was one of my favorite models to trade. Yeah, is when you've had this sweep on the low side of like a daily, weekly structural low or some kind of important level. Yeah, and then from there you've got like a channel to attack with the invalid zone, and then there's liquidity resting above there also. So this is one of my favorite setups, man. Like, it's so clean. If you can get a clean entry, bro, so good, man, so good. Right, anyway, set the 7 o'clock there, 9:30 there, and then today I will trade New York session. So I think 12 o'clock is New York now. Yeah, 12 o'clock. Yeah, this has gone forward 1 hour. Yep. GJ's back on track. I like the look of that. I really like the look of that. It come back off of this level perfectly, didn't it? If you go on the daily chart, yeah, on GJ, actually go on probably the 1 hour might be better. Obviously this key area, we had that resistance level, and then obviously we pushed up with a nice bit of force there, broke that level with the news of the new PM being selected. Then we contracted slowly, come back into it, bounced off again, contracted, bounced off again. So yeah, I think we're good to go on this now. So I'm just gonna drag that all over to Tuesday 4 PM, because I think this level is gonna hold for sure. Same with this right here. I think that can go all the way over to Tuesday, and Asia low can go all the way over to Tuesday. I'm not expecting any of those zones to fail. So yeah, I mean, something was said here. 3:15 AM. I did wake up to some news, some remarks and stuff on Telegram, so I think there obviously something must have been said. And then something must have been said here as well. So something's going on, that's for sure. But we've taken out that level by quite a comfortable amount. So probably like a 20 pip. Yeah, 20 pip, bang on. That was a good guess. Right, so I'm going to keep that level there because it's interesting, but then the next level we got is over here, which is Asia midline. I really like the look of that. Obviously we took a trade on GJ yesterday, magnificent reaction, but it was before FOMC, so obviously gave a brilliant reaction, then chopped back in and took my zone out, which is fine. Okay, so we got an invalid zone, I would say right here. We're clearly bullish on the yen as of today. I can't seem to follow price action on M1/M2. Another channel going on here, I suppose. Then pulled back, took that zone out, broke structure there. Yeah, makes sense. If this is due to be a higher low, then quite naturally we should make a higher high, which means this zone here should be prone for failure. Why is it? What's going on with my freaking... Yeah, that's 6 o'clock, so why is it more on the yen? This indicator's freaking out, I swear. Let me just because it ends here for everyone else, but on here it goes till 7, so let me just go back 1 hour. What? 6, 7, yeah, there you go, that's better. That makes, see, that cleans up the chart a lot more. I was thinking that looks confusing to me. 6, 7, there we go. Yeah, okay, that's better, much better. I was freaking out like, what the hell's going on here, man? Oh dear. They can get rid of that, get rid of that, and then delete them. Perfect. So obviously we did come up and we did come up and take this high, but I'm gonna wait for this zone to fail to give me a bit more direction and clarity, because it looks like buys are still the way to go on GJ from a lower time frame perspective. Like, it's still showing that, so yeah, sure, why not? Obviously we come here, took this low right here after FOMC news and stuff, then we pushed up from there. Now we've generated all these interesting highs. Probably better on an M2/M1. Has to go like down there and then go up. Yeah, that's better. They could easily drag that there and then say expand it out of that. So I like the look of this. Build up, expansion outwards. And then you've got this is all choppy right here. Since Frankfurt, oh my god, this is all choppy. I can't really work out what's even trying to go on there, so I'm gonna just leave that section alone. Got this low right here. So I'm gonna mark that zone out there, set an alert just underneath it. And then obviously we're sat right at Asia midline right here. So if we do go on M5, there we are sat right in about this level here. Funnily enough, it was a key area. We found support there, broke, retested, looked for a continuation, failed out. I think longs are the way to go. I don't know if we're gonna move up by 50 pips though. I think I'm just gonna bring that over to Friday. So what are you doing anyway, CS? Are you still in GJ longs then, yeah? What would be the drop on this? 100. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna happen anytime soon, mate. So we did drop down and take out this level by about a pip, which actually, looking at GU, looks really clean. Like GU looks really clean. Look at this on the M5, right? Even on the M15 it looks quite clean. Channel build up, sweep of these lows, and then a push to the high of Asia. So that looks so clean, like really clean. Like I really like the look of this. And then there's your invalid zone. And then you've got Asia high sat there as well, which looks nice. Ooh, I like the look of this, man. Damn. I'm guessing I've already missed the entry. Oh, yeah. 28. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, the SL would have been huge. Oh god, yeah, I wouldn't have taken on a 5 pip SL. No, I just wouldn't. That you're just killing the risk reward on M1. I would not take that. I would not take that. Because I need partials at 15 pips. 15 to 18. That gives me 3R up to a potential 3.6. It's not even worth me trading that on M1 because I'm targeting high R's. So that's just taking this messes up the entire strategy because it doesn't protect you as much as a protection of a tighter SL does on a losing streak when you got big R coming your way. That's unfortunate, man. Is there any other levels? So there's a high that broke structured there. So okay, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Okay, that's wrong. So we made a higher high there. And we made a higher low there, but price didn't come back into the demand zone, it just flew off. But lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then you had the higher high there, yeah. So there's no... On M2 it looks a bit different, man. And break structure there, tag straight into that zone. But yeah, no clean entry on GU, which is fine. So you just keep sitting and waiting, innit? There's no rush. Literally, there's no rush. I'll stay on M5 for now. GU is a little weaker than EU today. Just marginally. Okay, so GBPCHF has took that zone out. Beautiful. Stay there, please. It doesn't want to stay there, does it? Damn it. Where can I put this thing, man? There. Okay, yeah, I had a long at 200.9, another long at 201.2, just waiting for hit 203 and close. You, man. It's just a thermostat, but it doesn't want to sit in one position, so that's fine. You just leave it. Okay, close off at 203 position and break even, let the others run. Yeah, I mean, you could target 205 comfortably. So on here, where would the entry have been? Yo Divot, welcome. So obviously you had I don't like any of those zones. None of those zones were nice. I didn't like any of them. There's a possibility GBPCHF is gonna leave without us. If it does, I don't really care too much. How you doing anyway, Divot? Long time no see, my dude. Okay, so GU's tagged into invalid zone, GJ's tagged into the zone. GBPCHF has taken that zone out entirely. So far, the bias for longs is looking good.
Well, hello everybody, this is Dono Day Trump. You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/.
It's interesting how these key areas have been really
Isn't that one big, huge
accurate. We come in, tagged that 99.5 level, rejected straight off of there, and now we're sat in this level here. Very interesting on the DXY, man. I'll talk about the Fed meeting later on and what the outlook is, but it looks like it's going to be strength for dollar for the next while. Indices should still be weak today. If we have a look, they should be down. Yeah, they're around break-even-ish. Yep. USD JPY was up 0.4, GJ is up 0.5 because obviously dollar's a bit weaker than pound today. CHF JPY. CHF is really outperforming against the yen today. I mean, we're up 0.6%. Same with Aussie yen and Euro yen. Euro yen is probably doing the best. Euro yen is doing exceptionally well. Let me get my words out then. So yeah, we broke structure here. Here's a demand zone. What's it looking like? Okay. I think if I was to take this, I would sit right on that level there. And then I would... Yeah. But obviously it's tagged into that supply zone there, so I can't in it. Yeah, it's just tagged it. Damn it. Because I can't take this level out. You've got a bit of imbalance here. The price might want to come take out. But this is all okay. It's just we've got this tiny section here. So price could tag into this supply zone. Take this demand zone out, come here. Then probably tag this demand zone and go up from there possibly. So I'm just going to wait then because I don't want to take another L. Not another L. I don't want to take an L. I'd rather just wait. How you been anyway, David? We've missed you, my friend. We have missed you indeed. Okay, price come tag that invalid zone. Now it's pushing down from there. Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Why so weak? So weak.
Welcome, 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 welcome.
Welcome to Stratton Oakmont.
I like the welcome to Stratton Oakmont, bro. That's so good. What makes a zone invalid, by the way? The fact that it's invalid, innit? Good morning, Bashi and traders. Karibu Ndogu Mambo Vape. Nah, what makes an invalid zone for me is just a supply or demand zone, yeah, which is a bit obvious. How can I put it? It's a supply or demand zone that I think is prone for failure. And it's a zone where people are going to look to get in on that trade, and I just think it's wrong. But to know where is invalid is the time where it happens, what time does it occur, what's around that zone, is there zones above it, has it been order flowing, and then that's the continuation of an order flow, then that's not really an invalid zone. For example, this invalid zone here, because on gbpchf is a good example, yeah, because we've come out, took middle of Asia out, we've got a bit of a channel going on here. We've got a supply zone sat at the bottom of the channel. And what happened? We took out the channel. We took out the invalid zone, yeah? Now, what should happen is this zone, price tagged in, gave a reaction, took the zone out, and you got this trend line on top. So it should really do a pullback into demand zone and fly all the way up. So that's why I would say in this scenario, yeah, this zone is invalid. Because supply traders are going to see that and say, oh, that's a supply zone. It broke structure, less short from there. We're getting bearish price action. You know, GJ is going to be bearish, blah, blah, blah. That's how I view that these invalid zones are going to be looked at, or whatever you call it, or traded by whoever. I don't know. Okay, so remember what I said about these gaps being filled? Let's see what happens now. If it's going to come into this demand zone and hold, or if it's going to take the zone out. Bearing in mind, it has tagged into supply zone right here on M1. So this could just be a continuation of that channel. This could just be a continuation of that channel. So we're just going to sit, wait and see. Did that answer your question, Sack? Or Sir Francis? It comes straight into the demand zone. If it breaks structure from here, magnificent. Mwangi entered 201.4. Oh, really? Oh, here, yeah, 201.4. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's basically it. So with GJ, the reason I thought this zone is going to be invalid is because we've taken highs, yeah. We're bullish on price action here, like build up, and then obviously we've dropped down, took this channel out, mitigated that channel, took that low. Here's the supply zone. We're due to take that out because it's sat at Asia high. So obviously we broke structure of the volume there, which makes me think that price is still bullish. That's what I'm thinking on GJ. So I thought the nearest supply zone on M5 is where? It's that zone right there. So I'm expecting that to fail as well. But not every invalid zone's gonna be wrong, because I might view it in the wrong way, or it might be the case where supply demand traders, they still need to get wins somewhere down the line. So sometimes the invalid zones will work, because every strategy has a win rate, therefore it must have some losses and stuff like that, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's not bad, you know, 201.4. I think it might take out this level. I think it might take out this level here, come into this demand, and then maybe fly up. Unless that supply zone is going to continue to push down, obviously. It's about being flexible on what you're seeing in it. So yeah. Pound's falling. It looks like we're having another crappy day on the pound. If CHF is outperforming yen, GJ shorts look better. The GBP CHF shorts look better if that's what we're looking at, because the Swiss franc is far stronger than the yen. Okay, stick to that level now. Okay, this is interesting on GBPUSD. So we did have a build up of a channel. We had the sweep, we had the reaction, we broke structure there, but we tagged the supply zone. Now we're taking at this level here. See, this is the thing. A lot of people will look at this, yeah, and they will say, oh, build up, break structure here, we're gonna go long from this demand zone here. So they set a limit there, SL just there, and then they wonder why they're gonna get slapped, because they haven't realized they just come into a supply zone, yeah. And because it's within Frankfurt, this low could be also classed as an invalid zone, because London takes Frankfurt high or Frankfurt low, or sometimes even both. So if you don't draw everything on the chart for reasons to take said trade, you should draw the reasons that said trade would become invalid also, to protect you from not just to take it, but why you should think about not taking it, if that makes sense. That's how I got a better win rate and stuff like that. Obviously, it has affected my trade frequency, but I'm not here to get funded in 1 week and get a million payout in 1 week. I'm here to trade for the next 10-15 years and get 10-20 million over the next 10-15 years, and I'm okay with that. But a lot of people, they don't want that. They want to make money now really quick. Therefore, they're not willing to take the job seriously and analyze the charts as they should, if that makes sense. Yeah, just took that zone out. Now it's come to this zone. Are we gonna hold as a question? Because on this you would have been in drawdown now by a fat amount. Oh, what's gold and stuff looking like? Let's go on the 15-minute chart. Agree with you, Bashi. Most who take it seriously will take time to look into it. Those who are not serious just want fast money out of their fantasy. Yeah, exactly, bro. This is why my psychology is absolute god tier, bro. Let me just this meme explains it perfectly.
That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Do you not know who I am? Very weird but somewhat bullish. What is? Oh, okay, gold, yeah. Nice demo 201. The GOAT! That's what I am, CS, the GOAT! I need to message my friend about the podcast on the psychology and stuff. Not spoke to him in a while. So obviously we had a massive sell-off there, which makes sense because Fed Jerome Powell did say that, yeah, we're not looking to cut rates so quickly, and December's a bit 50-50. And the market's already priced in 3 rate cuts, and then we're potentially going to get 2. That invalid zone, that zone's about to fail. That zone's about to fail. So if it tagged into that invalid zone, yeah, technically you'd have... Could I just bring it back? Oh no, because it's gone. Okay, let me just draw it back on the chart. So obviously you've got this invalid zone here, yeah? Price has already tagged it. If you wanted to buy, quite naturally from my understanding, this zone would now also become invalid. And what happened? It failed. So it's about understanding what makes a trade worthy and what makes a trade risky. Like, what is the counterparts to taking that trade? That's why with me, I want absolute clean trades, nothing coming in the way, nothing getting like in the way of that trade. Absolute, just pure clean trade. So there you go, took that zone out. Now let's say you covered that low, yeah? So that's 9.5. So let's just say you covered that low. But it's not necessarily a failure zone, because obviously, see how this invalid zone didn't fail? It just continued and made this one fail instead. That's why I'd call it an invalid zone. It invalidates that trade that you're looking for. Do you see what I'm trying to say? A failure zone means that zone must fail. That's not failed, has it? That's failed. Cooks. Cooks. Repeat that again.
Emotional damage!
Brother, Brother,
GBPUSD.com doesn't have the thought of home insurance weighing him down.
why are you gay?
Oh my god, I was ready for that, bro.
Haram!
Oh my god, I wasn't ready for that. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, that was good, bro. That was, you know what, Francis, I appreciate you, man. You know what, is there like a soundboard for I love you? There has to be like a funny one.
I love you.
No.
I love you.
I love you.
Love you. Where you going?
That one's cute.
I love you.
Nah, these are a bit too gay. I can't find the right.
I love you, Mr. Beast.
Nah, I can't. These are all really gay. These are all way too.
Why are you gay?
Yeah, I got you, brother.
Why are you gay?
Exactly. No buy/sell zone should be called. I can't take you guys seriously, man. I can't take you guys seriously. Oh shit. Oh man. Anyway, let's go back to gold and silver. Find one in German. Oh wait. I just got a message from the basically I'm getting prices and stuff on migrating out of the UK to the Middle East and stuff, so about visa and stuff like that. So the guys just getting back to me about the visa and stuff, so I kind of get an idea of to what the costs are looking like and stuff. It's good to just kind of what's the right word, motivate yourself to keep going, if that makes sense. Like for me, the motivation is getting the hell out of the UK. I hate it. Worst country ever. The racism is on a different level, and the lack of education is on a different level, and the lack of stupidity is breaking record highs. So that zone failed, beautiful. But going back on this, was there any see, you know, the problem with this was, there was no external sweep of any kind of important zone. It's just internal price action, which internal price action, it makes sense to long it from here, but it also makes sense that if you get a build up and a sweep outside of this level, you can drop down chapping. But I would have wanted price to at least sweep this level to then give a short confirmation to take that trade, but it didn't do that at all. Literally, it didn't do anything like that. He's a nice guy, to be fair, man. Don, he's helping me out with the visa stuff anyway. What do you mean by find one in Germany? Or find one in German? Okay, ooh, wait, important time zone, London open. London could easily take these highs and drop down and fill that gap in. That's just what I'm thinking right now. Okay, so silver obviously fell off ranged now. Gold obviously had more of a harsher sell-off, made relatively equal lows. Yeah, gold, I'm still, unless you covered the low on this trade, you'd still be in it, but you'd still be in drawdown on G. Yeah, gold, I don't know, man, because it come nice off of that level, yeah. It come lovely off of that level that I kicked myself out of that trade by trying to catch a sniper entry like an idiot. And then the SL was, let's see how it kind of looks in it. Yeah? So it would have been up. Oh my god, they would have gave me the 2R I needed for 0.5%. I am a stupid and greedy. So they gave 2.2. So I think on gold, yeah, you're gonna do the opposite of me anyway. So do you want longs? If you want longs, I can give my opinion on shorts. If you want to do opposite today. Into some shorts, I need liquidity. Okay, sure. So the reason to go long here is because you've got this low here that was held by this low here, so we're not bearish yet. So basically from my perspective, it makes sense to go long from Asia midline. Shorts are the wrong trade. That's as per my analysis. So if you're looking to go short, you are wrong. There you go, your shorts are valid now. Everyone enter in from the midline. Are you happy now?
That's cool.
Okay, so the reason I'm bullish today is that Tokyo midline is pretty decent. Mid time frame support. Into some shorts, I need some liquidity. Oh, sorry, I misread that. I thought you meant you're in some shorts and you need some liquidity. That's what I was saying to go long. My bad. Yeah, no, I agree. Same level, innit? If we used to go some... Go on M15 might be a bit more cleaner. If we were to go from like... It's a bit of a big zone, yeah, but I suppose it's valid, innit? We suppose we go from here. That's obviously the key area on lower time frame. So yeah, I think that's gonna hold in it, because we know what gold likes to do, Asia midline bounces and Asia high bounces and stuff. So I think it's good to go. We've just had Frankfurt come take out these lows. You got that invalid zone there, you got Asia high right there. It doesn't make sense for price to not do 180 pips up but to do 500 pips down. You see what I'm trying to say? The path of least resistance. Price is closer to here, so it makes sense that we're going to go to that level instead, so longs look better. Good morning, Amali bhai. Got a gold long in the morning. Oh god, so if you're saying in the morning, you probably met around here then. Oh, look at that. The invalid zone failed. You see, I am bloody top G calling bloody price action, you know.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's there, me! That's why he's the GOAT! The goat!
You're most welcome. What's okay, yeah. So let's just go to this because we've just seen the break here. So we've took this invalid zone out.
You're behind the market.
Now, if it's gonna continue up, I need it to give me an entry if it's gonna go up, or if it's gonna come out, take these highs, take Frankfurt higher, and then drop down and take the lower. But I don't think it will need to, because you've already done so well in terms of pushing price higher from Asia. So I think that we could be all right, you know. I personally want it to give me a long setup. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so look at this, yeah. We've literally took out this zone. Now we've got a new invalid zone, yeah. So get rid of that. There we go, there and there. Say 830. So check this out. We've taken out Frankfurt low now. So Frankfurt low's taken. We've got a massive fair value got there, huge imbalance and stuff like that. Most people get scared of that and think, let's take shorts. I'm not scared. I am GOAT. Bye. I'm not scared. I am GOAT. Bye. So yeah. So I really want to see this break now to the upside. That'd be beautiful. What about Bitcoin? Can it where can it drop till? Okay, so Bitcoin, yeah. Let's go on the 1 hour on Bitcoin. It's come back into that level, hasn't it? It's come back into that level again. I'd go long. Actually, no, wait, because Bitcoin and gold in it. So if gold is outperforming Bitcoin, yeah, which it is, Bitcoin can keep going down. Yeah, Bitcoin can keep going down. Then just thinking about the key area and the impact of Bitcoin versus gold and stuff. Yeah, I don't have to look at that. I would probably keep shorting till about 105. 1 day chart. You know me, I want this low to get taken out for buys, so I want to see 103 fail or price come into the 103 level. So yeah, you got a few attempts on where to short from or buy to. You can short until the low of this zone here, just in case, obviously. Or you can short until this low here, this low here, or this low here. But this low here is where I would look to buy from. So you could short all the way down through these levels, because gold is outperforming Bitcoin. at the moment, but it depends what time frame do you want to short it on. Do you want intraday? Do you want to swing? Etc. etc. Obviously, if you're going to short EU and GU, we want to buy GBPCHF and gbpjpy. Okay, beautiful, lovely, lovely, lovely. Break structure right there, leaving a nice gap. I like that a lot. Come on, give me a clean trade today, and then I can get my payout on my 100k account, and I'll be happy as Larry, Richard, and David. I don't know who any of them are, but I'm just making up names. Ooh, 7 pip SL. That's that's a sticky one. Ooh. What about this? 4.8. I can work in 4.8. 7 pip is a bit big. I can't lie. If you're in usual conditions, I would take a 7 pip entry, but the volume's still a bit 50-50. Okay, so lower high led to a lower low, led to a lower high, led to a higher low, led to us to breaking that high, but then making kind of equal highs with that. So that's still not good enough for me on GBPCHF. I need a bit more than that. It can become a bit wide, yeah. 0.8 right now, but it does, like, it's anywhere from like 0.5, 0.6 up to like 1.2, 1.3 on gbpjpy, which I don't mind because the demand zones are bigger anyway. They're bigger zones, aren't they? So I don't necessarily mind that. So now you've took out this invalid zone. Now you've got this invalid zone left. If you're looking for buys, that is anyway. But I think it's going to be a bit more harder to look for buys because we've seen this zone fail and stuff. So I'm not so sure, but it could just kind of take out those early buys from Frankfurt and then possibly push up. So the possibility is still there. I'm just kind of waiting to see. No, I'm not sure yet, to be fair. I'm still not really sure. I think buys are the way to go on EU and GU, but if you do get shorts, it does match up with GJ and GC longs. So it does match up with the idea of that, I suppose. It is, yeah, I know. No, not that hard. It's on M1. It's on M1, remember? So, but yeah, it's giving good momentum. Yeah, definitely. The only issue is that this zone is a 7 pip zone, far too big for me, the current volume that we have. So I went to 32nd and there's a 4.8 pip zone there. 4.8 pips. I don't know, man. I don't know about 4.8 pips because .5 pips is just a bit big for me, so I don't like the look of that. It's just a bit big. Damn, that's a big zone. Okay, that looks a bit better now. 5.9. Ah. Once again, my bias is right, but I can't catch a clean entry, which is normal. I'm not surprised. And then on this here, let's go on the 30-second chart. Yeah.
It blows my mind. You could literally start your own business right now with Shopify. It's incredible.
All right, YouTube adverts, you relax in it, man. What's wrong with you in Shopify or whatever? So if you go on the 30-second, that was an early entry, but 30 seconds hard because you could easily be wrong on the way you're viewing the market. But lower high led to a low low, led to a low high, led to a high low. That broke structure kind of. But then it tagged the entry within that specific minute, so that wouldn't have worked. Yeah, just let it run, man. Like if it goes without me, it goes without me. I'm not gonna start chasing price action. Oh, I need that trade. You know, wait. Look.
Please, B, I need this. My mom is kind of homeless. I live with my dad. I want to help her out.
Yeah, that's not me. You see that I'm not a nitty. Nitty is a UK term for like a drug addict and stuff like that. But I'm glad the bias is right anyway. Lovely move there, 41 pips, beautiful volume. I do another shotgun bang call on price action, but I can't get an entry. That's okay. Except that when you're trading M1, it's not perfect. You're gonna have these issues. Gotta accept them. Gotta accept them. And then what about with this then? Lower high. I don't like the look of this either. I mean, stay on M1 there, and then you go on 30 seconds there. So I don't like the look of this either. So there's a demand zone, yeah. 4.3 pips. Hell no. Hell to the no, no, no. Hell to the no. That's a good one, actually. I need to add that to the sound. Oh, the soundboard's getting busy now, you know. Let me get rid of the honk and the trombone. Yeah, I got rid of the honk and the trombone. That's better. Just a little bit anyway. Oh. Oh. Wee. How do you just disconnect the thing? Advanced settings. Don't know what that means. Okay, GU longs, possibly yes, possibly. So yeah, there's an entry on GC, but is a 1 minute break structure bang entry. As I said, it's all very compact price action, which is proving to be a bit more annoying than usual because it's not allowing entries and stuff, and it's creating invalidation after invalidation. Right, gang, hit the like button if you haven't done it yet. Just a reminder, if you have, love you guys, thank you. I think today or tomorrow are gonna be good. It's just gonna probably take time. I think we might have a bit more direction. No. Actually, it depends on how far it is. Yeah, the SL's too big. I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna take that because if I did take this, it's only gonna be 5-hour partials. It's not worth it. And bear in mind, yeah, we've already, since London Open, we've already done a 50 pip move. So I don't know, man. I mean, it could rally and fly, to be fair. It's the yen, innit? So it could absolutely fly. It's not lining up the way I wanted to. If the SL was more like within, 5 to 3 pips, then yeah, I wouldn't mind. And if it gave an entry earlier on here, I wouldn't mind, because the London Open volumes gave in this push, hasn't it? So I wanted to kind of like break structure here, come back into this demand zone here, then take along from there, and then the volume pushes us up, but it hasn't done that. Instead, obviously, what it's done is break structure, ranged, and then just shot off. So yeah, and with the way I do trade is I always set limits. Price has to come back to my limit, tag me, and then go. It's just easier psychologically. It encourages patience and stuff like that. You're not chasing price action. You're not chasing anything. Price has to come to you. It's just a better way to trade. So I'm gonna wait now for lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, potentially higher low. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to do the way I trade here is I'm like a shotgun, bro. I'm fully loaded, 2 barrels, yeah, ready to go, bang, and then hit that trade and then just flies from there. I'm not here with an AK shooting a million bullets. I just shoot one big gigantic bullet. You know what I mean? So it's about having precision and accuracy in the market. I know you shouldn't become like egotistical or anything, but I'm an actually really good trader, bro. I'm an actual shotgun, mate. Forget a sniper. Sniper ain't got nothing on me. I'm a shotgun, mate. I'm a bloody shotgun. Or I'm a Tommy gun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shotgun bang. Oh man. Shotgun bang. No, okay, shotgun. No how is there no results for a shot? Oh, that's a shotgun. Let's see if I can spell properly. What?
Shotgun.
No, do the bang.
Oh, shotgun. Shotgun. Brain and
Then you're doing the pump and not the bang. I like this one because you hear the bullets fall on the floor. That's a sick one.
جايب لكم شتقن الدادي.
I need both of them together. Bang. Okay, I can't do it. They're separate. Damn it. Okay, let's look at EU though, because that's doing a bit of a move now, isn't it? I wanted it to take out that level, not make bloody equal lows though. Like, yo, that's annoying, I can't lie. There's no entry here either, damn it. Nothing yet. Obviously, this still looks clean because if you look at this channel here, yeah, you could kind of just bring it all the way over to here if you used to just cover this high. So if you used to do that, that's still kind of valid for the channel. Completely valid still. Because look at all of that. Literally just look at all of that. So I still like the idea of longs. On EU, because it looks a bit more cleaner, and obviously euro is a lot stronger than pound. We know pound is a bit weak because of the decrease in the inflation and stuff like that. Obviously, it's going to mean there's going to be more rate cuts likely to come for the pound. Obviously, it's going to weaken the stance on the pound, isn't it? So we know we've got that possibility.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet,
so yeah.
this is dope tech from Wix.
So I think that's kind of making me want to go for longs on euro. It just looks a bit more cleaner, fundamentally speaking, and even technically, yeah, the technicals are lining up as well. And obviously, would you want to buy pound or buy euro? Right now, you probably want to buy euro, and you can look at that by going to euro GBP as well. So if you go to euro GBP, it's up by 0.13, so euro GBP is outperforming again. So yeah, I'm just thinking that. Okay, price is stalling a bit on GJ now. Price is stalling a bit on GJ. So nothing as of yet. How's gold and stuff looking, boys? Gold, silver. London just opened. Bro, you're 30 minutes late. London opened 32 minutes ago. Here was the London Open. Yeah. अमाल तुमसे चप्पल मारूंगा. Yeah, exactly. So the clock has gone is it forward or backwards? I don't remember if it's forwards or backwards. Oh, how do you pronounce? Okay. Kung Ethia. Kung Ethia. Ethia? Kung Ethia? Is that right? Kung Ethia. Shall I do the Kung Ethia gold? Kung Ethia gold. That sounded a bit more Jamaican-y. So is that basically the same meaning as poop? Gold trade deal. hang. The word sound is pronounced the same way as the in hang. Kung in Thea also kind of means hanging. Kung Thea also kind of means hanging. Oh, so it's just basically doing nothing in it. Yeah. Basically, it's doing jack shite. It's doing jack shite. Pound is much weaker, bro. If I was gonna long, I'd want a long EU. I wouldn't want a long pound. Pound's a bit sus right now. Okay, so now we've broke structure here. We got a new zone. The volume is interesting today, man, on GJ. We're at 52 pips. There's another zone you could enter from, but it's just not Emengethia right. Emengethia right. Rate. Emengethia rate. Emengethia rate. Why is my black accent always Jamaican? What do you think about oil? It's good for cooking, but I don't like fried food because oil is too oily. Yeah. Pakora. No, too much tail. Too much tail. Yes, I'm joking, innit? I'm joking, bro. Okay. Let's go to 1 hour, then go to oil. Computer's having a meltdown then, mate. Trump wants oil prices to come down, but obviously Ukraine attacked some oil facility or something like that in Russia yesterday, so that should have pushed oil up, but I don't know why it didn't. Swing sell. Oh, swing sell. For a swing, you would want more fundamental based data, man. So if he's looking at geopolitically, Trump wants to bring oil down. That's good. Russia-Ukraine war. Ukraine attacks Russian oil reserves. Not good. And then you had the Kuwaitis saying that obviously they're willing to pick up the oil reserves within the short today. Yeah, I mean, shorting oil sounds like an alright idea. But I think if I was going to short it, I'd probably want to short it from around about here. So I would say short it around about here. So 61.5 to 63.0. I'd short it around there. And then just target into these lows here. Yeah, that's possible on April lows. Yeah, I don't see that being a problem. Yeah, so I would look for something around there. And if this zone fails, then you've got another opportunity where you could just because for me, like oil and stuff like that, you can't trade it on technical. You need like fundamental understanding to catch direction, especially when you're swing trading, man. You just need that bit more clarity. So you could go long about here, or you could cover that low there and then go along from there. The target's still going to be the same. The target's still going to be these lows. So these are your two zones to get an entry from, 61.5 to 63. And then if that fails and price does come up, then you can try again at 65.5. Yeah, that's what I like. VIX is still dropping. It probably is, you know. After FOMC, the VIX. Yeah, look at that. We're down 5.6%, and we're seeing that reflect on the indices. The volume's not up. The indices are coming down. Yeah, we're seeing that. Look at that on the daily, mate. Oof. Oof. Yeah, we're pushing down. And we did have a bit of volume coming in yesterday when we had the Fed speech. Obviously. But yeah, I mean, looking at this now, I mean, it's coming down. Which makes sense, because when you're seeing the VIX come down, yeah, we're seeing it reflect on the charts, aren't we? And what I mean by that is let's go back to M5. We're going back into choppy price action. So look at that. The volume's coming down, and then EU and GU chopping a bit more. GJ's got a bit direction, but that's yen related. CHF is chopping around. We're going to get more chopped price action. And you'll see that because your CHF is around 0. AUD-USD is around 0. AUD-CHF is around 0. USD CAD is around 0. You can see all these pairs, they're not really up by 0.5, down by 0. They're kind of sat in 0. USD JPY, that makes sense because you got yen weakness coming in, and obviously that's gonna be the mirror off of the USD, yeah. So that's gonna have moved. But USD CHF minus 0.1, hardly anything. USD CAD 0. AUD CHF 0. AUD USD 0. Euro CHF 0. GBP CHF basically 0. GU basically 0. EU up by a tiny bit. So you can see that the markets aren't really doing much, are they? Oh, look at GJ. Look at GJ. It come into that zone whilst we were talking about stuff. But I don't like that because remember, I need to cover the lows. So I need to do at least 1 pip on top of there. 6.5 is too big, bro. Too big. It's not worth it. So Frankfurt's done. That was invalid. It's on the 1 hour on yen. Got this zone coming up over here. Yeah, but this is what I was showing about the VIX, and it's in relation to the VIX. Because the volume is gonna... Oh, hello. 1 second, that sounded funny. Oh, hello. Oh man, that was funny. Oh, hello. Okay, that's 2.8, yeah. We can go to there, bring that down to there. 3 pips is valid. Okay, if we might, stupid me, we might have a trade on GBPCHF. Nino Masana. What's that mean? What's that mean? So we've broke structure there finally. I like the look of this. I like the look of this. So we're covering the entry by 0.4. We're covering the low. Actually, you could even be a bit greedy on that, yeah? You could be a bit greedy on there. And just do 0.2 pips on that, and then you give yourself slightly better entry. What's the fundamental about GBPCHF? The fundamental CHF is really good right now. Everything is stable for them. Pound are not so good. Is that enough, or do you want more like a proper detail? That's like a quick 10-second answer. That's a quick, I gave really fast answer, bro. CHF basically is relatively stable right now, yeah? There's no issues with it. It's kind of at a good level. Yen is weak. CHF is good. Pound is weak. GBP weak, CHF strong. Yeah, basically, yeah. Because the pound obviously was one of the best performing currencies because inflation was really high. That made the pound an expensive currency to buy. But then the downside of that was obviously that it's not good for the economy and stuff like that. If you got inflation going high, the GDP is pretty much around 0%, so the economy is not growing, employment's not looking really good. But then with the recent CPI data, the inflation come out lower than expected, which now basically takes that idea that we might start getting rate cuts, the pound might start weakening and stuff like that. That's why we've seen GBPJPY fall quite a lot, because the pound weakened quite a lot. And we've seen a bit of yen strength coming in yesterday or the day before, where we had that GBPJPY decline. Same with the CHF. So if I was gonna buy this, fundamentally it doesn't look the best to buy. But remember, fundamentals don't affect M1. They're more like, if you're holding a trade for more than 1 or 2 days, or more than a day, like more than intraday, then yeah, 100% you want to have fundamentals just to give you extra bias in it. I'll give you a bit more support on that trade. But for M1, you don't need to. But I like a trade on M1 where it lines up with fundamentals, because I want to start preparing myself to swing trade from M1. So when I do start building my personal account and stuff like that, I'm going to swing from M1 entries and then try and catch that 4, 5, 6, $700 trades. It's good to just kind of align yourself with what your future goals are due to be. Fundamentals are brilliant, bro. Oh, I love them. They're really fascinating. They're the main drivers behind the market. The main drivers, these data points, and ooh, look at this. Okay, wait, we can't take it because obviously this in it, but it looks good. I mean, it looks good. We keep an eye on that.
When you play your favorite games on Google Play,
yeah, fundamentals are fascinating, bro. I've always had an idea of fundamentals anyway because of my own business I've got. And I knew that obviously economy is driven by data points and stuff. You just kind of know these things already. Like, I knew this years ago. Obviously, I don't know exactly how, but it kind of makes sense that economy is driven by data. You know, employment and stuff. It's common sense, bro. For me, it is anyway, but I know a lot of people don't think it's common sense, so it's hard to say, I suppose. Yeah, it was. I know it's doing backflips. My brother was like, listen, shall I buy and sell gold? I goes, you shut up and sit down and don't touch your phone. He's like, why? It's going mad. I goes, listen, you're going to take a buy, yeah, on gold. And he's going to turn around and say, you know what? Things are looking absolutely fantastic for the US economy. Or he's going to say something like, we're not going to cut rates. Why do we need to? And then you're going to get slapped. And I goes, you're going to get slapped by 150 pips, bro. And then he's like, yeah, but then I'll buy and I'll short, innit? I guess, bro, just delete the account. I guess, just give it back to FTMO. Say, look, take the account back. Actually, Bashi, I do think that people don't see it because it's common sense that is happening around you. And yeah, I mean, like, you're gonna know how the economy is because you, as a person in your own country, you know that employment's not good or whatever because the general public's consensus around it and stuff like that. But a lot of people, they're not really self-aware, are they? They're just, I'm gonna wake up and go to work and go home, that's it. They don't think about, oh, it's hard to get a job because the economy is not doing so well, all the corporations aren't providing jobs, all that stuff. Just that bit of sense literally gives you insight into the market. But a lot of people, they're dumb. Like, a lot of people are dumb. Like, Amal is gonna know in India what the situation is. He's gonna know if it's hard to get a job, if it's easy to get a job. Like, because he's Indian, he lives in the country, he knows he's trying to get a job and stuff. But maybe he's like, I never really thought about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, some people are dumb and they don't think about these things. With me, obviously, like, you have to think about your situation, innit? Is the situation good? Is it not good? Is it bad? Is it not bad? Etc, etc, etc. So that's 87. So you can do 90 on there. Just look at this go. We need a new planet to conquer. That's the worst thing. You end up causing fights and arguments over there as well. We'll have interspatial arguments and stuff. Because we suck as people. We suck. We suck. That was 90 actually, yeah? Okay. I closed my... See, I wouldn't have closed it. I would have just rolled stop loss to the level and let it keep running. Oh, you should have just kept it running, bro, because you're going to go up to 205 anyway. 205 is like the next zone, man, if you go on 4 hour. Like, yeah, look at that, 205. I would have just held it. Because you got these highs here at 204.2. And you got the volume coming straight in, momentum coming straight in. I mean, look at that on the hourly candle, bro. Oh, yo. Wait.
Fuyo.
You see that volume, brother? Fuyo. Oh, man. I love the soundboard. It's the best thing ever. Hoyo. Fuyo turned into hoyo really quick. So we didn't take that level out. Nope. If this failed, and potentially this zone here, then I would have potentially taken a long on gbpchf, but it's not done that. So guess what? We're not gonna take that. I like euro longs. They're looking good. They are looking good. Oh, we got news. Oh, wait a second. I haven't even looked at news, boys. One sec. Trump agreed to continue flow of rare earth minerals. China agreed they'll begin. Okay, so German unemployment rate. Oh wow. Okay, shoot. Okay, we got news today, boys. I've messed up this, haven't I? French GDP unemployment rate for Germany coming out in like a minute, which is going to be interesting. Then German GDP, then Eurozone unemployment rate. Oh God, we got quite a bit of news today. How did I miss that? Normally I'm quite on target with stuff like that. Oh yeah, obviously you got the refinancing rates and stuff, haven't we, today? But let me just look for the news on the yen in terms of what is their stance with the rate cut decision. Okay, so same as before. Bank of Japan 2.7, 2.7, 0.6, 0.6. Shut up with your advert, man. Need focus. Damn you there. Bank of quarterly reports underlying consumer inflation likely to stagnate on slowing growth but increase gradual thereafter. Real interest rates are at significant low levels. You continue to raise policy if economy price moves in lines as forecast in accordance improving. Yeah, okay. Tamura dissented decision on rates. Fiscal, so 2% versus 1.9. Median forecast 2.8 versus 2%. That's staying the same. Consumer inflation likely to be level, generally consistent with the 2% target in the second half of projection period from the fiscal 2025 through 20. Okay. And this was at 315, which makes sense because that's this move right here. That's this move right here, which makes sense on the yen. Right, that's interesting then, actually, isn't it? Okay, so let's look at the data for Germany then. Germany unemployment rate came out as forecasted. Perfect. Unemployment change come out better than expected by 7,000, 8,000, 9,000 jobs better, which is good. And then we got German GDP quarter on quarter coming in 5 minutes. But I'll tell you, the German economy is very resilient, man. It's a very resilient economy. Sorry, boys, I just had to read that and just update myself with all the data and stuff in it because I forgot about the yen rate decision. I was just reading up on that. My bad, boys. Okay, it's hot or it's problematic. If you're saying it's negative, it means good, beneficial, just like how you say bad with both positive and negative connotations. Haha. Okay, gotta have cat girls and not the ones with fur all over their body. Okay, that's a weird one. Is that resistance or something? No, I don't think it is any necessarily at resistance. I think this is just price being a bit choppy, innit? Oh, that zone failed. Interesting, interesting, interesting. See how it didn't take out that zone, but then it took out this zone. They gotta not to say who's gonna cut is okay. Leaving only the low position. I let my 201 and 202 hold until death. If it pull back to 203 or lower, I'll buy again. Yeah, that's fine. Why don't you plan to swing short trade on Bitcoin? Because if I'm gonna swing, I'm not gonna swing on Bitcoin. I'm gonna swing on gold and silver, not really on Bitcoin. I don't know Bitcoin well enough to go on a swing on it, if that makes sense. And especially with gold outperforming. With how can I put it? I can predict gold swings, gold's big volatile moves much more easier than I can predict a big swing on a big move on Bitcoin. You see what I'm trying to say? So because of that, I'd rather trade. No, I didn't, because it didn't take that zone out. It's tagged it, but it's not taken that zone out, has it? So that zone failed. See how that zone failed? Because that zone has not failed yet. It's see, like, it's still not taking it out. So that's why I moved it away, because I'm not looking to take that trade. Yeah, that's why I'm waiting, innit? And now we've got this demand zone, which is bloody bigger. Screw you, innit? 99. So we'll do 100 on there. It's going to be like a 4 pip. I'll watch 3.5, 4 pip. Yep. So basically 4 pip. Can't take that too big. CHF doesn't have the volume for this, generally speaking. I think the best option we've got is EU-GU longs. In the hopes that we can take out all of this level and come into Asia high. I think that's the best chance that I've got right now, or the best trade that we can see as of right now. Let's go on M1. You use so much news, bro. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, brother. Where is it? Brother. Don't worry. We got the news coming out literally in 10 seconds for GDP for the Germans.
Voice news disconnected.
Because you didn't do anything, that's why. I'm going to reconnect it again.
10 seconds.
There you go, 10 seconds. That's GDP. I think it's going to come out and do good. I think German GDP is going to do well. Come on.
0% as expected. Year on year, 0.3%, 0.3% higher than forecast, 0.2%. GDP year on year seasonally adjusted, 0.3%, 0.3% higher than forecast, 0.2%.
Yeah, that's good
Italian
for Germany.
GDP quarter on quarter, 0%, lower than forecast, 0.1%.
Bloody
Italian
Italian.
GDP year on year, 0.4%, 0.4%.
Damn, Italians messed it up, man. Germany's doing good here, but then Italy had to come out and be really bad. Okay, what's the next news event? The next news event is 10 o'clock for Eurozone unemployment rate and GDP. I'm gonna look for a trade. If I can get into something in Euro, for example, I wouldn't mind holding that. If I'm in profit, go break even and see if it can kind of push that all the way through to continue higher, if that makes sense. So yeah, just see what that comes out like. Hiya. It is big. I'm not going to take it. It's too big. I don't mind 2 to 4 pips on EU and GU, but recently GBPCHF volume hasn't been that good, so I don't really want anything above 3 pips on GBPCHF, because the last 3-4 months the volume's been really low. Normally GBPCHF has similar volume to GBPUSD, similar volume normally, but it ranges a lot more, so you can still get, you know, a 20, 30, 40 pip move, but then it might pull back straight after that and just consolidate and then do the move again and then pull back straight after. Because the volume's not doing that on GBPCHF for the last 2-3 months, I don't want to take it unless I'm getting maximum 3 pips. Because then if I do get a 14, a 12, 13, 14, 15 pip TP, like partials TP1, it's going to be at least 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, at least 4 or 5 odd. That's not so bad on GBPCHF. You see what I'm trying to say? Because I work off of data and averages, in it. So I know the average pip movement of EU, of GU, of GJ, of GC, and I trade the averages. because the markets are averagely traded, aren't they? We get exceptions, of course, yeah, but generally you're trading averages. Yeah. But the way our trade is very data, isn't it? It's very much data based. What was my analysis on that again? I don't even remember. Oh, don't short it. Yeah, just looking at it, I can just see from here. Oh God, I'm just gonna use the line. Two go longs in it. Yeah, peace out. Yes, have a good one, dude. Yeah, you was on about shorting it, I was on about buying it. Let it come out, take this low or this low, and then push up from there. And it did that as well. Like, literally come out, took this low, and then took this low, and it took this low, and then it flew off from there. And it went all the way through that level, which is brilliant. And then also it took out the high. Yeah, I remember this now. Let me just do yeah. So, and then obviously we had this high here which failed, which we spoke about, and then you've got this high here and this high here. Yeah, I told you, bro. I know. Wow, the spreads on GBPCHF were a bit wide then, man. Went from 0.3 to 0.8 on the spread. You would have gotten, or got, yeah, you know what I mean. You would have got slapped by the market. Market would have been like, oi dangar, come here, ta on the head. Oi dangar, ta chalo, ta. And then you go home. I'm 30 flipping GBPCHF. What do you mean? We're just looking a range, aren't we? Get rid of that. I don't think I took a trade there, so I can get rid of it. Keep the chart clean.
According to TASS, Russia and China officials discuss war settlement issues.
War settlement issues? That's interesting. We took this low, had a reaction from it. I don't know if there's a possibility that we could come up, take out this level here, and then possibly drop all the way down. Because if we're getting pound weakness, yeah, and CHF is doing well, then naturally it's going to be GBP CHF short, innit? On the higher time frame anyway. But on the lower time frame, you can still kind of catch this move all the way up here, take a profit, and then it could fall down from there. That's why I like M1. You don't have to, the higher time frame is not so important, because everyone's going to probably be shorting GBP CHF. I can be sat on M1 buying it, no problem, and then I can take the short after it, for example. For me to say price is going to short, yeah, I would really need it to come down, break this low, come up, tag this high, come down, break this low, then that's on M5 to see that bearish price action, yeah. But I don't think we're gonna see that. We're more likely to get, yeah, price doing stupid stuff like we're more likely to get price doing something like this, and then just comes back down, and then it just sits in the middle again.
Japan's Akazawa voiced concerns over China's rare earth controls.
Politics is happening right now. Japan's getting moody. Japan's getting moody. Francis, how's gold looking?
Well, hello everybody. This is Donald J. Trump. You're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time.
We've just come up and taken these highs and dropped down. Have you looked at that Bitcoin on here, bro? We took out these highs here. We took out these highs here, and then we dropped down. I really think that here is gonna be a good zone to buy, and then from here, if we get there, bias was right yet again, but couldn't get filled. Oh god, yeah, bloody hell, man. Oh god, yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, it took out these lows and then it went up from there. Let's look at M1. Took out this support level. Ooh. Look at that support level. London Open came in. Break structure there. Here's the demand zone. There's the entry right there on M1. $25 pips, yeah. Break structure, tagged it there. That's probably up like a good 12 or something. Yeah, 13R. Yeah, gold's going, mate. 14R and M1. Yeah, that's clean, bro. That is so clean. Was any invalid zones? The issue you've got is you've got this channel right here as well, yeah? So it could have easily done that, but yeah, no, that's good, to be fair. That's clean. It's better on M5. As you can see on M5 better. These equal lows here taken out, bullish price action from there. It just didn't come deep enough. I would have preferred that it come down into this level here and then gave bullish price action. That'd have been way better zone to enter from. That zone there. Yeah, it looks good though, man. Gold looks nice, it's doing well. That's 1.8%. Silver's gonna be doing double. Oh, it's not. The silver's much more cleaner. Oh my god, look at this. Silver's way cleaner, yeah? Same lows. Same lows right there, but then it come and tagged into the demand zone as well. Oh, I like this. Let me go on M1. Damn it. Damn it. There. Oh, no entry. Yeah, no entry. Well, it's clean though, man. That's clean, really clean. Took out these lows, tagged the demand zone, gave bullish price action, just didn't really give a clean entry. But yeah, they look good, man. Holding above 4K. I'm tempted, really tempted to go long and gold for a swing. Where would be the right zone to go long from gold for a swing perspective though? If price comes back into this zone here, I'm happy to cover Asia low. And then target that 2 or whatever it is. I would prefer it come down there though. And then have a 5 or 450 pip SL. Because then it's sat in that key area right there, ain't it? Like this area right here. I would prefer that. You know what, I'm gonna set an alert around around 960, and then I might just take a long on there from a swing on the 50k account. I'm really tempted. But once again, if it keeps going and then it doesn't do a pullback at all, then it doesn't necessarily matter, does it? I suppose. I do like the look or the idea behind that though. Yeah, that would have filled my entry. Yeah, it would have, because it's just in that level, wasn't it, of the fib or whatever. I told you key areas tend to line up with, obviously it's Asia midline anyway, so it's 50%, ain't it? GBPCHF is not really doing anything now. We've gone back. We're back in crappy price action again, to be fair, aren't we, lads? We're back into crappy price action. On there is, I think there might be possible retracement on GJ. But at the same time, maybe not. Oh.
Redeem Google Play points and score exclusive merch.
Wait. We got Euro that's just come up here and taken out this high right now. This looks like a good demand zone after this broken structure here. If we can get a retracement into this level, then that is looking not bad at all. I prefer to be a bit stingy though. It just depends if we're going to get that pullback or not. On the M1, where is it on M1? Right here, SL is 40. So 40. Entries all the way down here at 67. $65. Let's go on my phone. But the only problem we've got, yeah, is if I want to long it from that level and we got GU just falling off a cliff, yeah, after that invalid zone, it's a bit of a sketchy one because then EU could potentially follow that as well, couldn't it? Even though it's like 10, 15 pips ahead of GU, it could still do a retracement and take that zone out if GU does a further drop down. But I would like to long from that level. I'm just thinking of what the best course of action is going to be on this. If GJ took this zone out and then dropped down and EU took this zone out and GU tagged a demand zone, even if it didn't tag a demand zone, but I prefer it would, and then EU tagged it, I'll be 100% willing to take that trade, but I'm just skeptical because of GU coming to this invalid zone. What's gbpjpy looking at? Euro, yeah. Okay, so on Euro GBP, flipping, and look at that, man, it flew up. Wow, Euro GBP absolutely shot up, something on a different level. Oh god. Where's the price right now? 88066. 880. Six three, just near there, so you can set an alert here. Or actually just do it up here, innit? Because Euro GBP, look at that, man. So that just makes me think Euro, this move, oh, it's already gone though, ain't it? Damn it. It's already going without even giving a drop for an entry. So I couldn't take it from there. That's not really a demand. None of this is really a demand zone. Only this is kind of a clean demand zone here. Yeah, look at it go. Bloody hell, man. Another trade I called you, but I can't get no entry. Price freaking out here, yeah, doing stuff like this, man. Not even let me get in and then just doing that.
Introducing the new Oppo Find X9. Save £360 and get up close.
gbpchf is falling now. Yen is looking like it's computing also. GBPCHF is falling. Look at CHF JPY. Up considerably well. Considerably well. And the yen's always been exceptionally bad when you look at it. Get rid of all of that, keep the charts clean. If you don't get enough in a London session, it's fine. We look at New York. Unemployment rate at 10 o'clock as well. And then New York session, we got obviously the Euro press statement, and then rate cut as well in rate decision in the New York session. So this is gonna be interesting, man. And then German CPI. There are quite a bit of news today. And GBPCHF is really pushing down now, isn't it? Wow.
Open an award-winning ISA today in under 15 minutes. AJ Bell. Feel good investing.
And I owe it all to you.
AI you'll love to use.
These adverts are so annoying. Sorry about that, boys. I was having a lazy moment there. It's funny how obviously on gold, yeah, we're coming back up again to that 400k level. The buyers are trying to step back in there again. So EU's done a run. Couldn't get a clean entry on that. Analysis is right though, but just couldn't get a clean entry. GU. I'm just not confident in long in that. It just doesn't feel like the right thing to go long into. Although technicals do line up, it just, I don't know, I'm suspicious of it. Very suspicious of it. I think we're gonna go over to about 4 o'clock. It's not doing much, is it, guys? You just have to just keep waiting, man. It's a bit of a slow day. I think EU might give something soon, but I'm not so confident that it actually will give a clean trade. But keep sitting and waiting, innit? Nothing else I can do. Oh, Francis, are you still here? What have you gone for breakfast? I think I might be alone. Oh, by Marseille. Breakfast with 3 hours ago doing laundry now. You know that anime Free Ren or whatever, I ended up watching it in. It's quite good. Breakfast with 3 hours ago. Bro, markets are really crap right now. I'm gonna cut the stream just after news, so probably like 10:05, just after news comes out for Euro. But I just wanted to tell you that I watched Free and it's quite good. Nah, what do you mean, nah? It was good, man. He comes in and asks one of the best questions I've seen in my life. The storytelling, yes, it's really good storyline. I like how they kept jumping to like, nah, Tuko not alone. What? What are you talking about, bro? I got no idea what you're saying. So the storytelling is really good. I like how they kept going from the future to the past and stuff as well. That's cool. I will buy a new funded account. Should I go slow or... Well, if you just blew one, is it really a good idea to buy another one? If you just blew it, isn't it a bit of a bad idea to just buy another account after you just blown one? A full ported. Yeah. It's because I was like, no one's here, no one's talking. I was like, boo. Gambler. Yeah, legit gambler. A full ported. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that, man? Listen. Do you deserve the account? Yes or no? You blew the account by gambling, yeah? Should you buy another account after you just blown one gambling? I don't think you should. I think it's a bad idea. You know what I mean? I think it's a very bad idea for you to blow an account and then be like, I'm gonna get another one. Or are you the CEO of the prop firm? Are you gonna pay their salary? I'm the employee. They pay me. You know what I mean? They pay me. It's a small account. Yeah, but then just give your money to Philistine, brother. Yeah, instead of blowing challenges, give your money to Philistine. Yeah, give them some food, some water, some clothes. If you're gonna do gambling, bro, just give the money to Philistine, man. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Are you funded yet or not? I forgot. I won't gamble, Aki, I'll go slow. That's the same. It's still the same thing, man. If you're not gonna follow your trading plan and stuff like that, it's still the same thing as gambling, bro. Still the same thing, innit?
At 6 a.m. Eastern Time.
Not really, no, it's a slow process. You follow your plan, you take your time, you do everything as you should, following everything.
0.1% on the prior, 0.1%. Year-on-year forecast 1.2% on the prior, 1.5%.
trading's a slow game. It's not a fast game. It's not like, oh yeah, today I'm gonna be rich so fast and stuff. It's a slow game, man. Yeah, there's a lot of time you must take. I'll follow. Yeah, if you follow your plan and stuff like that, then yeah, but I don't think you will. Everyone says it. This time I'm gonna follow my plan. This time I'm gonna follow my plan. 1 week later, this time I won't blow the account again. This time I won't blow the account again. And then 3 weeks later, wallahi, this time I won't blow the account again. Wallahi, this time I won't blow the account again. And then on the last and then the last time it happens, I give up. Wallahi, I give up. That's the trading journey, you know. But yeah, only get the account if you're comfortable and you know that you can follow the plan and stuff like that. If you can't follow the plan, then you shouldn't get the account because you lost it. You blew the account. You shouldn't get the account. You don't deserve it because you lost it. You know what I'm trying to say? If you're gonna, like, you know, follow the plan and stuff, then yeah. If you're not, then don't. Simple. Because all you're doing is giving money to the prop firm. That's it. Oh, 7 minutes till news. Right. Let's get ready for New York anyway, so 4 o'clock there and there. Then obviously we got Asia low sat right here as
At
well.
6 a.m. Eastern Time, we get Eurozone unemployment rate forecast 6.3% on the prior 6.3%. Eurozone GDP quarter-on-quarter forecast 0.1% on the prior 0.1%. And year-on-year forecast 1.2% on the prior 1.5%.
What about on the yen? So obviously on the yen we can go there and then there. And I don't think yen's gonna drop down here, but if it did, then for sure go long from there. Whoop. On the euro.
South Korea President Lee says, I seek future-oriented relations with Japan.
Alright, 1 minute 30 seconds for the news.
One minute remaining. I'll lead with Eurozone GDP quarter-on-quarter. Ten seconds.
Your spread's widening a bit.
0.2%, 0.2% higher than forecast, 0.1%. Year on year, 1.3%, 1.3% higher than forecast, 1.2%. Unemployment rate 6.3%, 6.3% as expected.
Okay, so the GDP come out better quarterly, unemployment rate come out as expected, and year on year GDP come out good as well. That's alright for Euro, man. But for some reason, there's no change on the Euro. Right, now we got German CPI and stuff like that, New York session. So I'm done for London now. I mean, I doubt we're going to catch a trade in the next 3-4 minutes.
We're implementing AI.
We've been using AI for ages. Yeah.
Well,
AI had the time of my...
Right, boys, I think we'll cut it there then, because there's nothing happening. Let's look at the volume in it. So how many pips move did we do? We did a 27 pip move, which is good, but it took about 2 hours to do it. And then obviously on here we did 20 as well. The volume's alright, to be fair, it's not that bad. And then the yen did a good move. That did like a 67 pip move. Then we had 25 pip move on GBPCHF. It's just not giving a direction. No, Euro. It went up a lot and then it just dropped down and stuck in the middle. Pound went up a lot, then it dropped down a lot. Obviously I did invalidations there the whole time, so I couldn't get into an entry anyway. Yen was probably the cleanest one. So right, boys, I'll leave you to it. Thanks for coming to the stream, all that stuff. Obviously, you've still got some stupid stuff happening with price action, which is fine. It is what it is. I'm going to look for New York sessions, see if I can find anything after all the news and stuff. And then if I can't, I'll just wait for tomorrow London session again. I'm just being patient is the same score as before, really. So yeah, alright guys, see you later. Take it easy, man. Yeah, catch you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. If you trade New York, whatever, just be careful. Innit? Obviously, Francis, you don't, but I'll see you boys tomorrow then. Peace out. Bye.